Hello, eighth graders. I am coming to you live from my office. How strange is that? So weird. Um, I hope you guys have been well. I have missed you, missed you, missed you. I wanted to make this video really quickly because I'm seeing a couple of you struggling with your work this week. I've only had one person turn it in, so I wanted to make sure that you understand exactly what you're supposed to be doing since this is a whole brand new world of digital learning. Okay, so as you can see on my computer, I have our Google Classroom pulled up. This one is our Google Classroom for my eighth grade ELA resource. And then I also have my other eighth grade class, and they're all doing the same work. So you guys are going to access your work under the classwork tab. So you click right here on classwork, and you'll notice it says 4-6 through 410 online learning. That's this week's lesson. So this is the only lesson you have to do. Now, might look a little bit different on your screen because mine's in a teacher view, a little different. But when you click on it, you'll have this Google Doc that is able for you to access, and you just click on it and it'll pull up for you. Now, this lesson is all about figurative language, and figurative language helps us form pictures in our mind. It helps us see things that are going on that the author is talking about, and it really helps make our writing and stories a lot less boring. So it's very important. We've talked about some of these figurative languages already this year, but I wanted to have a couple of resources to kind of refresh your memory. So if you can see on my screen here, the very first thing that you're going to do is to refresh your memory on figurative language. So I've embedded a YouTube video right here on number 1. And then after that, after you watch that video, you're going to go watch a second video. Now, this video is actually the digital version of the poem that you're going to read that's here on my screen. So I'll give you a few minutes, and I want you to go ahead and watch both of those videos. So you're going to pause my video, watch both of the YouTube clips that are there on your screen, and then come back to my video. Alrighty, so you should have watched your figurative language refresher video off YouTube, and you should have watched the Dear Future Generations Sorry digital presentation by Prince Ia. Now, what an intense poem, for real. I love Prince Ia. He's amazing, amazing beat poet. Um, if you need a print version of the poem, I copied it here for you, and it just goes to the bottom of the page and then back up to the top. Okay. So as you scroll down, you've got the words here, and you may need to listen to that poem more than once. Sometimes Prince talks pretty fast. So it might be that you need to watch that video a couple times before you're able to kind of start absorbing his message about the environment. Um, Once you have done that, then you are actually going to pick 2 work products to turn into me. Now, I gave you more than 2 options because I don't like to lock you into things. So, let me get a drink here. Okay, sorry. So, you have a couple of options. So, the first option, as you can see on my screen, it says digital work. Choose 2 of the following activities, and then you're going to upload it via Google Classroom or email it to me. So, choice 1 is called Capture. This one's cool. I want you to get your phone and go for a walk. Okay? Go for a walk with your family, by yourself, with your friend, whatever. Take your phone with you. And I want you to find examples of humans that are destroying the environment. Now, don't take a picture of somebody like while they're throwing stuff out. But I'm talking if you see litter on the ground, snap a photo. If you see someplace where somebody's cut down a tree, take a picture of that. Any kind of general destruction of the earth, take a picture if it was man-made. Now, excuse me, this street being damaged is not really what we're talking about here because the streets are man-made. We're talking about damage to the earth, okay? When you get done taking your pictures, I want you to put them together in Pic Collage, which is a really cool app that you can use to spread out your pictures to convey a message. If you've never used it, I put some links here. I also put a link to download it and a link for a tutorial on how to use it. So that's one option. Option two is called a video blog. You're going to create a miniature video blog, kind of like a TikTok video, film yourself talking. And I want you to talk about some of the problems that we could face if we don't stop hurting our planet. Okay. If you don't want to be on the camera, you can use Chatterpix. Chatterpix is an app where it'll make your voice will talk on any object. So if you have a stuffed animal, it looks like it's talking in your voice. So it's pretty cool. I put a tutorial on there for you too if you have never used Chatterpix. That's choice two. Choice three, draw. Okay, draw a picture, or you can create a digital image, which is kind of cool. You can use Google Docs, you can use Google Slides, you can use Padlet, which we did before with the Holocaust. And I want you to represent the way you feel after reading Dear Future Generations, Sorry. Okay. There's lots and lots of good imagery in this poem that should bring forth some pictures in your mind. Okay. I want you to put those onto paper. Now you can take a picture of this and email it to me, or you can upload it where in Google Classroom where it says add. I'll show you. So when you go in there, there'll be a spot for you to add your document. Okay. And that I can't do it on right now because I'm in a teacher view, but it just says add or upload, and that's where you put it on. So that's choice three, draw. Choice four is listen. So songs are poems too. And with that being said, you're going to listen to the song Big Yellow Taxi by Counting Crows. You can go on YouTube and find it super easy. Here's the title of it one more time right here. Big Yellow Taxi. Okay. Listen to it. Look up the lyrics if you need to. And I want you to talk about, what emotions does it get from you? How do you feel after listening to it? What's it about? And how is that song like the poem that Prince Eo wrote? Okay. If you need help, I want you to find some examples. Find some examples of imagery. Find an example of a simile. Find anything. If you're not sure and you can't remember figurative language, there's a video that you could go rewatch. Remember, it was linked right up here in the beginning. Or you can also click down right here on this chart and blow it up even bigger. I put that on there for you so that you can get your memory refreshed about what does assembly look like, what does a metaphor look like, all of that. Okay. So it's taking its time loading, but I promise it's there. You can see it. Okay. So it'll get bigger when you click on it. Don't forget to tell me the title of the song, the artist, and include the lyrics. I want you to write this up on a piece of paper, or you can type it up in Google Docs or Google Slide. You can copy and paste the lyrics in there, and then just give me a little paragraph at the bottom. How does it make you feel? What figurative language do you see? What imagery comes into your mind? All of that. Little explanation, okay? Now, you are not going to do all four of these at all. Do not do all four of them. You are to choose two products. Several of you have turned in one thing, but I'm still waiting to see what your second product is. So make sure you choose two products, okay? You can do capture and listen, or you might want to do the video blog and capture. Whichever two you are more comfortable doing, that's what I want you to pick, okay? So that is your lesson for this week. You don't really have anything else besides those two work products that you're responsible for turning in, okay? I hope this video was helpful. I hope that that kind of clears up any questions you might be having. So you can always comment on your lesson. It says private comment. You can message me on there and say, hey, I don't know if this is right. Can you look at it before I turn it in? I'd be happy to look at it for you. That's like you coming up to me and asking me to look at it in class. So I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're staying healthy, staying at home. Okay. I know, bummer. So let me know if you need any more help, guys. I'm here for you. Be well.